Hello, how are we all getting on? Good to see you all back on the channel. So, we're back with the match preview of our up-and-coming game against Huddersfield Town on Wednesday night. But if you've seen the videos before, got this for Christmas, book of funny quotes, ex-Sunderland players and managers and what have you. Just try to do one at the start of the video for you to try and rack your brains, and I'll give the answer at the end of the vid. So this week's funny quote is, he said, "Listen lads, basically you're shit, try and enjoy the game, you're probably going to get beat, but just enjoy being shit." Then he just walked out. So who said that? See if you can rack your brains, and I'll let you know at the end of the video. So Huddersfield Town then, so had a pretty much awful season really. Remember Neil Warnock started off the season in charge, saved them from relegation last year. September last year he left. Darren Moore took over at the back end of the last year. Only lasted till January this year. Had a poor record. Didn't really do what the Huddersfield board wanted him to do. He's gone, and then January 2024, John Worthington has took over now. I don't know very much about John Worthington, if I'm honest. I've used the old Google and Wikipedia, and you can see on here he's had 2 games in charge. He's won 1, lost 1. Huddersfield B, he's in charge of them. Huddersfield under 19s and under 17s. So he's been at the club quite a while in the youths and the reserve teams. So they've brought him back. But Michael Duff is the current favourite to take the job, but only slight favourite. So at the moment they're a club in turmoil. See, they've had a nightmare season. They've played 31 games. They've only won 6. They've drew 13, lost 12. Scored 36 goals, conceded 52, and they're currently sat on 31 points. The home form this year as well, they've played 15, they've won 4, drew 6, lost 5, they've scored 19, conceded 21, and they're currently sat in 18th place. So see, overall, like I said, a miserable season. They're only sat 2 points above the relegation zone, so they are firmly fighting for their lives. They'll be hoping this new manager can come in and get this new manager bounce similar to what Warnock did last season, and kind of save them from going down for 2 years in a row. Recent form, they've only won 2 in the last 10 games, but they've only got 1 defeat in 5, which was at the weekend against Southampton. So, if we look at the recent form, since they got beat 5-0 at Man City in the FA Cup, they then had 3 successive 1-1 draws. They drew at home against Plymouth, away at Blackburn, and away at QPR. Before that, they beat Sheffield Wednesday at home 4-0. Before, at the weekend, potentially trying to surprise Southampton. They were winning 2-0 at the Dell at half time, but lost the game 5-3. So they are fighting. They are capable of scoring goals, and they are capable of looking like they can try and provide an upset. But we've got to try and go there and play our game. And games, these are the games that we need to be winning. Top place for them this season, well, Sorba Thomas, the midfielder, along with Michael Hellick and Jack Radoni. They're their 3 standout performers this season. Goal scorers wise, Hellick, like I've said, he's got 8, but I think he was the one when they beat us at the stadium earlier on this season. I think he scored one of the goals. I earmarked him before the preview video for that game, and he scored from the back. 8 goals he's got this season. Delano Bergerzog has got 6 goals, and Sorba Thomas has got 4 assists. Sorba Thomas again involved 9 assists. Radoni's got 2, and Josh Corrimer has got 2 as well. So Sorba Thomas, you can see, standout performer. He's got 4 goals, 9 assists. He's going to be a key player for them, along with this Hellick if they get any set pieces. We know what we're like at defending set pieces, so that's going to have to be watched on Wednesday night. It's what they'll look to exploit. Haven't done it already earlier at the Stadium of Light. But us, we've got to go there. Like I said, they are in a club in turmoil. They're fighting for their lives, which doesn't mean it's going to be an easy game at all. But as far as we're concerned, Michael Beale is starting to earn a little bit of credit amongst the Sunderland fans, following the win at the weekend, another 3-1. Changed things at half time after a kind of slow first half performance. We turned it round and won the game 3-1 quite comfortably in the end. So like you see, he is earning a little bit of credit amongst the Sunderland fans. The minute's applause, for his poor niece Poppy, who I think has been diagnosed with leukemia again last week, just shows that no matter what the Sunderland fans think of him as a coach, on a personal level, will always support and always get behind the current manager. It's great to see. It was great, that minute's applause, and I think it kind of touched him as well at the weekend. That with his honesty, he's identified the weaknesses where we are. His pre-match and post-match press conferences are kind of identifying what we've been saying all season, not getting players in the box, struggling to score goals. Having said that, we are slowly putting that right. It was great to see on Saturday. We're starting to look for them balls over the top and through for Nasri Rushing to run onto, and you can slowly see the style of play changing. Yes, it's a little bit slow. Excuse me. It's a little bit slower than what we're used to under Tony Mowbray, but like I say, it's winning us games at the moment. We're unbeaten in 3. We're currently in 7th place, just outside the playoffs on goal difference. So like I say, these things are starting to slowly earn him a little bit of credit. Me personally, I'm still not convinced. I'm still in the bailout camp, but I'll reserve judgment until the end of the season and see where it takes us. See, we are still sat in 7th and we are in and around them playoffs places. These next 3 games, if we can get some good results in the next 3, then let's hope we can do that and we can still stay around that playoff picture. If he gets 3 good results, like I say, it'll earn him more credit and give him more kudos amongst the fans. Away form, we know, has been suspect for us this season. Currently sat in 13th place in the away form table, only taking 17 points and only scoring 16 goals away from home. Majority of them being scored by Jack Clark. So we'll need to try and put that right on Wednesday as well. Like I've just said, we've got Huddersfield on Wednesday at Birmingham. The Tony Mowbray factor is going to make it a difficult game than what it probably already would have been. And then Swansea after that. So if we can get 9 points out of them 3 games, then we'll be in a fantastic position. Personally, if we can get 7 points out of 9, that'll be 2 wins and a draw. I'll be more than happy with that, and see where it takes us. The team on Wednesday, I think there'll probably be only one change. If I'm honest, I will probably think that Joe Bellingham will come in place of Abdullah Bar, following his great goal at the weekend when he come on as a sub, scoring after 2 minutes. So I think it'll be the only change. Possibly Roberts might come out for Mundell for a debut, but I wouldn't have thought so. So my team that I think he'll play will be Patterson in goal, Hume, Ballard, O'Neill, Hjelde, Bellingham, Neil, Ekwar, Roberts, Rushing and Clark, with the subs being Bishop, Sealt, Pembelia, Rigg, Elshish, Bar, Mundell, Burstow and Emir. That's just my personal feelings of how I think that will go. He might make a couple of more changes. He has said that we'll be using the full squad, but I think resting Bellingham at the weekend will then allow him to come in against Huddersfield on Wednesday. Score predictions, well, like I say, it's a game we have to go down there and we have to win if we've got any ambition of getting in the playoffs. We've got to capitalise on their poor form and low on confidence. If we can get the first goal, that'll turn the home fans and hopefully work in our favour. So I'm going to go down there. I think we're going to go down there. I'm going to predict a 3-0 win. Might be a bit over exaggerating things, but like I say, if we can get the first goal, the confidence then flows through the side. We are starting to score goals. Yes, I know it's been at home, but if we can transfer that into the away form, then we'll be in for a great end of the season. So Huddersfield 0, Sunderland 3. Don't forget to get your score predictions in the comments below, which will then lead to the shirt competition. So following on from the weekend, this is the current league table, with Kipfield leading on 34 points, David Williams 32, Kenneth Allen on 30, Alex Dixon 18, David Maynell 18, David Edwards 14, and then you can see the rest. That is your top 10. 2 got the score right at the weekend. I believe David Williams got the 3-1, and also Paul the cyclist also got that as well. So well done to you two. But let's see, get your predictions in and we'll get you on the leaderboard for that Sunderland shirt at the end of the season. The LUSOCCER giveaway for the Retro England shirt, there was another, so the 3-1 was another 4 goals at the weekend, which then stands currently on 6. And you can see here, this is where the predictions are with 2 games to go. Huddersfield Wednesday, Birmingham on Saturday. So there you are. So the funny quote. So who said? He said, listen lads, basically you're shit. Try and enjoy the game. You're probably going to get beat, but just enjoy being shit. Then he just walked out. So did you get who it was? It was Danny Higginbottom when he was speaking about one of Roy Keane's team talks. So typical Roy Keane. Just imagine, can you walk into the dressing room and say about basically you're shit, but enjoy the game. You're going to get beat, but you're still shit. But just kind of enjoy yourselves. Typical Roy Keane. So there'll be another one of those at the start of the next preview video. Also another big shout out to our current channel members. So Nut from Thailand there has recently just become a member, so thank you to Nut for that. He joins Radulf, Biolo, Percy Thrower and Banks and Bell as our current channel members. It's greatly appreciated. All the money that we take from their memberships will be ploughed back in the channel for better equipment and have you. So trying to make the videos bigger and better. So that's greatly appreciated. If you don't mind, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. We're currently on 3,053 subscribers. It's massive. You know, the channel's growing every week. If you can like the videos, you know, if you like them, what you're seeing, we'll try and get some more likes on these videos, and the more people like it, it gets pushed out to more people in the wide audience. So like I say, if you like what you see, we're getting like 1,000 to 1,500 to 2,000 views. If we can start getting about 200 likes on these videos, it'll make a massive difference as well. So if you can, it'll be greatly appreciated. But until the next time, thanks for watching. Take it easy, stay safe, and we'll speak soon. Ta-ra.